All right, in this lesson, we want to start taking a look at what happens when you don't just do single thing problems, like here's a tax problem, here's a discount problem. What happens, like in real life, when you go and actually do a couple things, like, okay, well, here's the item, I got to figure out what the discount price is, and then I got to figure out tax on top of that. So a little bit of the thinking is what order do things happen in? So let me just show you a quick example before we actually get into the ordering of things. So imagine you get a pack of gum and it's already been discounted. It's on sale for $3.99. None of this is completely accurate, so let's just go with the theory of it. And let's say we have to pay 6% sales tax on it. Whether we pay tax on gum or not, I can't recall off the top of my head, but let's pretend we do. What does it make sense to pay 6% sales tax on? What you are paying, which is the discounted amount, the $3.99, or what the original price was. What if, oh, it's on sale for $3.99, but originally it cost $1 million. So you owe tax on what it used to cost $1 million. Well, that doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. Plus, people could like price gouge you then, so to speak, like charge you way more than they should. So what you need to understand is we only get taxed on what we need to pay at the register. So if there's a discount at play, we only pay tax on the discount amount, the amount we are paying. So in this brief example, we would tax the sale price, not the original price. So let's take him out. So what does all this mean? Here's the short list of what's the order. Well, if there's a couple things at play, discount, markup, tax, tip, we have to keep in mind that the markup had to happen first, or else we wouldn't actually know what the cost of the item is. So, and if you think about when a product leaves the factory and ends up at our house, what does it go through first? Well, it goes through the markup phase first till it actually gets to the store. From there, if there is a discount being applied, that would come next. So discounts would happen. After we know what we truly owe for the item, that's when tax and or tip would come into play. Okay? And let me show you a special example beyond that. So now let's look at a special case. If you would go out to dinner, which again, we're all not doing that right now, but next time we do get to go out, when this is all over and go out and eat dinner, imagine that you get the bill from the waiter or waitress and it's $87. Okay, first of all, we would handle any discounts if we had a coupon or anything like that. So imagine we have this, a save $5 coupon. So we would do that first because we need to know what we actually owe. Take off any discounts, that gets done first. So our new dinner total now is $82. All right, we took off the $5 discount. So here's what you have to understand. Tax and tip both get calculated off of what you owe. So they get calculated separately. So let's say it's 6% sales tax in Pennsylvania. So you would figure out 6% sales tax off of what you actually owe, which is $82. 6% of 82 is $4.92. You would also then calculate tip off of what you owe, which is $82. You would not combine these two. These are done independent of each other. So tip, let's say dinner, you're going to tip 20%. Okay, so 20% of the $82 you actually owe would be $16.40. So then we bring all those totals back together because we did tax and tip independently, and we add them all up. I actually owe $82. This was my tax, $4.92, and this is my tip, $16.40. I would put all those together and get a total of $103.32 would be the grand total that I'm paying out. Now that our Excel is updated, we can now start taking a look at IXL M10 specifically, and we now start taking a look at percents all happening together, like discount, tax, et cetera, et cetera. So we want to be able to use our Excel to help us with our IXL. So let's take a look. A state-of-the-art refrigerator was marked up 170% from an original cost of $727.70. So if you remember back to what we talked about, markup needs to happen first because as the refrigerator comes from the factory, the store actually buys it, but then raises the price to make money for themselves. So I'm going to immediately take this information over to my markup part and put in 170%. The cost is $727.70. And I got a hash marks here, which means the number's too big to show up. So I'm going to double click between the E and the F. And now I can see my money. All right, so it raised it $1,237. And here's my new cost for it. Luke bought the state-of-the-art refrigerator and paid an additional 8% sales tax. So now here's what we have to understand. What did he pay 8% sales tax on? It wasn't what the store bought it for, it's what we are actually paying for it, which is the 1964 number. So I'm going to take this number and put it in my tax cost. So I'm just going to retype it. Don't copy paste it. I've done that and it messes up your formulas. 1964.79. And what is my tax amount? 8%. So I'm going to change this to 8. What is my new total cost? Here is my new total cost. $21.97. Good work. So let's try another one. A bottle of hand lotion originally priced at $2.06, but he waited to buy it till it was on sale 75% off. So again, discounts got to happen early so that we can figure out what we're actually paying tax on. So I'm going to go up to my discount box. It used to be $2.06, but as most items, as the product life cycle wears out, they have to put it on sale to get rid of it. So in a week or two, all Easter stuff in stores is going to be drastically reduced because they need to get rid of it and at least sell it for something. So 75% off. So what does he now owe? He now owes 52 cents. How much did he actually save? $1.55. He's paying 8.75 sales tax. So I'm going to type that in. 8.75% sales tax. What's he paying tax on? Is it the $2.06, the original price, or what he actually owes on it? That's right, it's what he actually owes. So I'm going to make that 52 cents. His new total cost is 57 cents, 0.57. Correct. So here's where this extra column in E is going to help us. Kendra treated her sister to lunch while visiting her in Weston. Their lunch cost $4.15, so there's sales tax and there's tip. Both of them are coming off of the $4.15. So let's go over to tax, $4.15. Let's go over to tip, $4.15. The tax was 9%, so I'm going to put a 9 here. So how much extra tax is there? 37 cents. Tip was 15%, so I'm going to change this to 15. How much extra do I owe for tip? 62 cents. So now here's what we need to understand. Not only do we owe the $4.15, we also owe the 37 cents in tax, and we owe the 62 cents. I don't have a calculator handy, so I'm just going to make my own real quick. I owe the original amount, $4.15. Okay, and I'm just going to make a quick formula. Equals the total plus my tax amount plus my tip amount, and hit enter. My grand total now should be $5.15. So again, when you get these restaurant type problems, put in the original cost in two places for tax and tip, put in your tax amount, put in your tip amount, look at your column E and add those two along with your grand total. So I'll put in $5.15. Excellent. So I just wanted to get you a heads up on working M10. use your Excel to help with the IXL.